আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু এভরিওয়ান হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ ওয়েলকাম টু MrRawBean। তো চলে এসেছি আজকে আরেকটি ফুটবলের লাইভ স্ট্রিম নিয়ে। তো র্যাঙ্ক পুশে আর অল্প কিছু পয়েন্ট দরকার, দেখা যাক এলএবি কি তা কমপ্লিট করতে পারি কিনা।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good running, strong and purposeful. Suarez gets flagged offside. That looks a decent ball. Messi, looking for the run. And that has been clubbed away. Referee's given a throw. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that's it. Luis Suarez! They've scored!
Goal! After 17 minutes is number 20, Luis Suarez.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that has left him in a heap. Deftly away. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Deep cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
"30 minutes gone. Can he get it through?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, terrible pass. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. Messi knocks it into space. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
And now,
well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Ronaldinho. Number 12.
And the action is back on the way.
Coming on the field, number 14.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Neymar.
Number 9, Ekitike.
And vicious ball here. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And he thumps it clear. And that's going to be a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. Played in. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that's well seen too. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Costa Curta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Just eases him off the ball. And the finish! It's there! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Roberto Carlos. Hernes, and he's managed to get free. Hernes tries looking up for foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Iniesta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, some tackle that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think we're actually in for a treat here, Peter, because we get to see Hristo Stoichkov. Never one to stay in the same position. He has a lovely instinct for his trade, and his trade is goals, many of them.
Indeed, Bulgaria's best ever, surely.
Always kind of makes me feel he's going to score.
That's a sharp pass.
Hernes.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Messi.
Tries to play it through.
Shot a goal!
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
And it's Messi.
Tries a measured ball. Dani Olmo.
Rijkaard.
Xabi Alonso spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement.
Stoichkov.
He's found a way through.
And Batistuta!
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hernes.
Batistuta.
Picked out brilliantly.
Big chance! Goal!
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. The goal scorer after
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Hernes gets it clear. Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. Real chance.
Takes a shot!
Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Luis Suarez!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Messi. Looking for a runner.
Decent chance! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time!
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Gets his head on it! In he goes again! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye!
A case now of complete control. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line.
There will be 3
Costa
minutes
Curta.
added time.
For Iniesta. It's a promising position. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's intervened well there. Dani Olmo. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. It's in! So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Costa Curta. Adams makes the interception.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Iniesta. Now it's Batistuta. Howson wins the duel this time. Hernes, of course, a dribbler of outlandish... And Batistuta! Oh, crossbar! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quarter of an hour into the second half. He can run onto that. Stoichkov could try cutting inside here. Danger averted for now. That's a lovely pass. Batistuta. Hernes in acres of space out wide. Shoots! It's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's Batistuta. Hernes. Searching pass he's played there. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And it's Messi. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's shifting through the gears. There's the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Xavi Alonso. Look at the space. Messi! It's out for a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Great vision. Oh, well measured. Roberto Carlos. Batistuta. And it's been played through. So, what can they make of this?
Added minutes has been indicated.
Hernes. Can he get it through? And this is Batistuta. Great chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Batistuta! Great football, shot and save. So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite. So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Hello,
emotion.
everybody,
The
and
game yet
welcome
to
to
kick off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Choudhury. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
That could spell trouble.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The goal scorer.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Lionel Messi.
Potw are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to play it through. Oh, they could break here. Now that's well seen too. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hazard delivered in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Kaká. And he's only too happy to take that back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Has a look and plays it forward. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And it's Hazard. Great vision. Now it's Luis Suarez. Saliba wins the duel this time. That has not gone well. And here's Batistuta. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That looks a cracking ball. Great ball, and he's in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what has happened here? And he can clear it away. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. All Black
There will
clears.
be 1 minute added time.
And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bangladesh really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Hazard. Luis Suarez, looking understandably energised after his goal. Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Dijk looking sharp there. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Nice looking ball. That's an imaginative pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. It's a great chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Potw get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Rijkaard. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, that's a little loose. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. Rijkaard. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Kaka. Tries to pass it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Potw really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that was very necessary. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's... And Batistuta! He should have put that one away.
Batistuta really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Potw.
So, time for changes
Number
on
20,
both sides, actually.
Suarez. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 18, Messi.
For a moment you
Number
felt that was
22,
going somewhere, but they'll have to go
Iniesta.
again.
Coming on the field, number 15, Neymar. Number 21,
Potw have
Youth.
got it back, and they'll have
Number
another go.
11, Erling Haaland. Number 17,
Costa Curta is there to clear.
Min. Number 10, Frank
Very
Lampard.
much into the last
Substitution.
knockings.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And this is Neymar. And the ball's gone. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Struck first time. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned poacher, in other words.
Exactly, and you don't score that many goals without having something extra about you.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Cruyff. That's good play.
And the finish! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is glorious, as if he
Takes a shot! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Batistuta might just make this. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Batistuta. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Guti. Batistuta. Cleared without complication. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run, and the flag has stayed.
Iniesta! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Cruyff. And the pass is intercepted. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cruyff.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch.
And the first half is done. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Attendees, this is
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
In the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby
So
member
once
of
again,
staff.
we're underway. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hangs in a cross. Joaquin
Shot a goal!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Costa Curta. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a sharp pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt.
It's Luis Suarez! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Roberto Carlos. And it's played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Alonso! And that is doing no harm at all.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, they've got it again. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Batistuta goes for a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Suarez.
We have got changes
Number
here from
13,
both sides, in fact.
Vanes.
Well, this is what we've been
18,
waiting for.
Messi.
Well, they've done the hard
Number
part now,
9,
Peter. Can they cling on,
Batistuta.
or even better, can
Number
they get another?
22,
This is
Iniesta.
Batistuta.
Coming
Oh,
on
good
the
ball.
field.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, this is Son Heung-min! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Xabi Alonso. That is ended up in no man's land. Batistuta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Batistuta. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. What do you think about the formation here, Jim?
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team, so the midfield four in particular are keen to get on the front foot and play their part. The back three have just got to get on with it, and at times they are left a little exposed.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's the chance to counter. Iniesta, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's lofted through here. He can run onto that. He can get that clear. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's found a way through. He has found a way through. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Messi. Iniesta. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gets good distance on it. He shifted it to the flank. And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Howson with the clearance. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and that is a little undercooked. Luis Suarez, and the counter is on. Now he's got space here, brilliantly cut out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's in a great position here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. And here's Suarez. Batistuta. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's managed to get rid. Tries to pass it through. And this is Neymar. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Bangladesh have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Luis Suarez. Rice does well to stand up to him. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Takes a shot! It's in! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Inter. Number 21, Neymar.
So, time
Number
for changes
4,
on both sides,
Bergkamp.
actually.
Coming on the
So
field.
the first goal
number
of the
22,
game.
Look, you can't
Hughes.
deny that it's a blow,
Number
but this
13,
game is far from
Hazard.
unsalvageable.
Substitution.
Knocks it into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Lampard. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rice clears it away.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Shapes to shoot. That's another chance. It's in. Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint
Added
of
minutes have been
hesitation. That
indicated.
is such a cool finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Oh, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's been drilled in. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping.
Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he passes it long. Nicely intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
First quarter of an hour gone. And the counter is on. Xabi Alonso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Baresi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Ernest, Messi, and he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Sticks it away!
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Iniesta. Kimmich. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Roberto Carlos. Ernest. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, super find. And this is Luis Suarez.
Chance for a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added minutes
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. This is Messi. Oh, what a ball! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Please turn your
It's an
attention to
eye-catching
the screen
scoreline,
for
but it's
information
a fair
provided
reflection
by the
on what
local
we've just
police.
seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net!
It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. Luis Suarez. Decent chance! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of... Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Costa Curta. Iniesta. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, what has happened here? And that's a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. And Adams. Roberto Carlos. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Costa Curta. Look at the chance! He's got a goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 19, Messi.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
Number 13, De Bruyne. Number
Adams.
7, Pepin.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, terrible pass.
Number 2, Elise. Number 25, De Nielsen. Number 11,
It's beyond the defence.
Number 27,
Can he get it through?
Number 23, Vitinha.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
This looks promising. That's a risky ball. Oh no, this does not look good. Corner then. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. And now they can spring out of defence. Chiellini. Vitinha. Serginho to De Nielsen. Oh, super ball, and the shot! They've done it!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kimmich. Dink through. And the shot! Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Olise! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I think it's going to be hard, Peter.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And this is Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Messi. He's through, it's one-on-one. Chance for a shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Adams with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, this looks sharp. Threads one in. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. In by Vinicius Junior.
Olise really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Costa Curta. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Iniesta. That ball looks a good one. Hakimi. Now that looks a decent ball. Howson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Olise! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, it's Batistuta. He's got away. Ernest. Oh, important interception. He's having a go. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Iniesta is offering a wry smile there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's in on decent chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Has another go! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So that's two now. Messi gets through on his own. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.